Hello, my name is Matt, known as iJewel2010 on YouTube, and this is my first tutorial that I've been promising to do for a while now. It's just going to be very basic, nothing hugely advanced or anything like that, and also I'm assuming that you will know a bit about the program itself, which is Adobe After Effects CS5. What I will be showing in this tutorial is just some basic colour correcting and a few other things along with that. If you stick around to the end of the video, I'll be showing you the final video that we create in this tutorial and a few other things on top of that. So let's get started. Okay, I'm going to try and make this as quick as possible. So here we go, let's import our footage. We'll import this clip here, this one's quite good. If this is your clip, then thanks. We'll new composition, we'll work this 59.94, just make it 29 seconds. Okay, right, let's drag our footage into the area and just fit that in. Okay then, so there we go. Right, we've got our footage in. With our footage selected, we can go to Effect, Color Correction, and add a nice curve adjustment. We'll just bring up the brightness, bring down the darkness, add a nice contrast, to make it look a little bit sharper there. Maybe a little bit too dark there. Just bring that up. Just bring that. Okay, let's go into the red channel. What I like to look at is look for the reds in the footage. So we can see there's a few reds down here. They're kind of mid-tone-ish. So if we just bring them up in the mid-tone, as you can see, it brings up the red. Yeah. Okay, that's that. Let's go into the green channel. There's sort of some greens around here, some green on the floor, greenery, green on the hand, sort of darkish. So let's bring up those. Bring back down the high end of the greens, and we can see the red sort of tinting back in there. Let's go into the blue channel. Now if we turn off the effect, we can see that there's some blue in the sky, blue in the distance. It's very dark anyway, but we'll play around and see where this we can get these out. I'm gonna start in the mid-tones. Just sort of on there. Let's bring down that, and you can see that we've got this very nice sort of orangey colour in the distance, which is kind of nice, and it's sort of showing on the gun. See if we can bring that out a little bit more, like so. I'm trying to do this quick because I did just record this and it was way over 10 minutes, and I want to make it as quick as possible. And like I said, I hope you know a little bit about After Effects itself, because I'm not going to go into the real nitty gritty bits. If you'd like me to do that, make a tutorial on the very, very, very basic use of After Effects, then please let me know. But for now, I'm hoping that you know a little bit. So there's our curve, and that looks pretty good. That's not bad. Let's just turn it off. Yeah, it's really brightened the image up, and it's brought some interesting colours out, and I like that. I like it a lot. So now we could add a little adjustment layer. New adjustment layer. An adjustment layer will show whatever effect you add onto the adjustment layer on all the layers beneath it. So if we add a fast blur to this adjustment layer and we turn the adjustment layer off, it'll disappear because we turn the adjustment layer off, and that's what's showing beneath it. So yeah, so we got the blur. We can add a double click on the ellipse tool, and that'll add a quick ellipse mask on top of the adjustment layer. We can subtract that mask to show on the outside of the mask instead of the inside, and we can add a quick feather to the mask. Just turn off the mask there. Right, we can add a quick feathering so it just smoothens out the edges. Turn the mask back on so you know it's there. Yeah, and then we could add another curves adjustment, color correction curves, to this adjustment layer, and we can brighten it or darken the edges. So this is pretty cool looking effect. It's pretty subtle, and it's a nice effect. So let's go into the red channel, just play around it. Now let's make it sort of a dark, cold feel. So we just turn down the blues, no, the reds, turn up the blue a little bit. We don't want it to be too ridiculous, so just boost the red back up just to blend it in a little bit more, sort of like that. Or you could just have it completely red, sort of, that's more like pink, but that'll do for now. Again, you could just play around with it and see what you like. We could add a turbulent displacement to this, so distort, turbulent displace. Add a very quick sort of evolution to it, so select the keyframe there, select it there. Let's rotate that by about 2, and that will, it's very hard to show you. I'm going to render this and speed it up to show you, so just render. Okay, so as you can see, it's if you look at the borders here, just concentrate on the borders. They are sort of swirling around, and that's what a turbulent displacement matte does. It just distorts it, and you can play around with the settings there yourself, and you know, create an interesting feel. But overall, I think that looks pretty good, and I hope this has helped you a bit. Yeah. If you would like me to do more of these in a more basic sense, more slowed down sort of feel, then let me know, because I know this was very rushed and stuff, and it's my first time at doing this, and it's probably really bad and boring, but we can only see. So yeah, stick around, see what I do to this footage, and as FPS Russia would say, have a nice day.